What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? How is everybody doing this evening? Anthony here, your picks and shovels guy. Just coming to you, sharing some information that I've learned in this online space that I want to share with you. All right. So, first of all, let's get the energy up. Two claps up at the Ric Flair. Woo! All right. I'm going to keep this one quick, short, and simple today. So that's the title about this is keeping it simple. It's one of the things so I'm going to give you three things that I've learned. These are three simple ingredients to success online. All right. So it's almost like baking a cake. There's a formula to this thing. It's like baking a cake. You have your basic ingredients, your batter, your eggs, and your water, right? That's how I made my little Duncan Hines cakes when I was younger. So the same thing here. It all starts with an audience. And with that audience, you're going to do three things with that audience. You're going to build your audience. You're going to engage with your audience. That's going to be how you communicate with them. And you're going to sell to your audience. That's whatever products or anything that you are selling. So, first of all, what is an audience, right? So, an audience is a group of people who are interested in a certain subject matter. Now, it's hard to sell filet mignon to a vegetarian, right? So in MLM, they may tell you everyone is your audience, but they're not. Not everyone wants to lose weight. Not everyone wants to do everything. Yes, everybody eats, but not everybody wants to eat what you want to eat, or right? So you want to go where people are. You want to go where people are congregating. So one of the main things that I use are Facebook groups. So Facebook groups, you'll see the commercials. That's all Facebook runs commercials for is their groups. They don't want to run it for anything else at this point anyway, but they run it for their groups because that's where a community of people reside. A lot of like-minded people reside, right? Um, so you may have moms and dads I have two parents downstairs, they're newborn, they're tired, they're always looking for energy. So what can you supply that gives them more energy, right? Well, I'll get to that because well, that's building your audience, but that goes back to what are you selling to your audience. But the number two thing I will tell you is how you're going to engage with your audience. So that's engaging with your audience is just how you're going to communicate with them, right? So that could be YouTube, that could be engaging through Facebook groups, like I just mentioned. I'm big on email lists, so autoresponders, your Awebbers, your Get Response. That's building your list. That's one of the main things you should be doing now is building your list because you're building your audience. And then, like I said, engaging with your audience. And then the last thing is going to be selling to your audience. I know a lot of people don't like the selling word. I didn't like it either, but we're all being sold or we're all buying something, especially at this time of the year with Christmas, Hanukkah, etc. Right? So selling to your audience. That's where that know, like, and trust factor comes in. So that's another three. Know, like, and trust. That's if you run up on somebody on the street, hey, I got them. My name is Lenny. If I ain't got it, they ain't any. And you're going up selling them, that usually doesn't work unless you meet the right person at the right time. Like the umbrella guys in New York would come out when it rains and sell the $5 umbrellas that may last you one trip. But again, just going to selling to your audience, know, like, and trust. So those things to sell are and that's the thing, things to sell out here are in abundance. There's, like I just mentioned, I was just on Amazon. They have everything that you want under the sun, right? So you have to remember those things that there's and for you it may be, maybe you don't have a product to sell. So a lot of people look on ClickBank, JVZoo, like I mentioned, your MLM products, your coaching, your time. These are all things of value that you want to sell. So for me, like I heard somebody say this, that I'd rather have an email of 10,000 people, of rabid fans, and nothing to sell them than have $10,000 worth of product and no one to sell it to, right? So give me the 10,000 rabid fans, and then over the 10,000 dollars worth of product with no one to sell it to. So that's the thing. We want to keep it simple. Your batter, your eggs, and your water. You want to build, engage, and sell. Build your audience through however you're going to do it. Engage your audience. So how you're going to communicate with them. YouTube, Facebook Lives, paid traffic, regular traffic. How are you going to engage with them? Your Aweber list, your get response list, and then selling to your audience and just having something to sell, something to offer. And that something to sell should be something to provide a solution, to solve a problem. That's what you want to do. So, like I said, keep it simple. And those are the 3 simple ingredients to have success online. All right, guys, want to keep this one quick. Don't want to go too long. I hope this gave you some value. If you're looking for more information, especially with your Facebook post or your Facebook Lives, I have a free PDF that I'm offering. This is Success with Dietrich, types of Facebook posts, and I will give you the top 10 Facebook posts that should always have an objective to it, and I'll break it down for you. So DM me, let me know if you want that resource. I'll be happy to share that with you for free. All right, guys, 2 claps up and a Ric Flair. Woo! Remember, a rising tide raises all ships, and as you raise your game, you'll allow others around you to do the same. All right, guys. You like the shades? I didn't wear them. All right. Peace.